I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's going to be unknown people, places, and things that are going to be blessing you. So you just need to come into every environment, walk into every environment prepared to win, preparing yourself to be blessed. Even if these people don't know you, even if these people may have gotten the wrong idea about you, even if these people could have been talking to people who don't like you necessarily, and they could have been getting the wrong type of perception of you, there are going to be unknown people, places, and things, because you're not dealing with the person head on, face to face, hand on. You're dealing with spirit through everybody. So there could even be a person who don't like you. There could be somebody who do not like you, but that ends up making your cup overflow. Get prepared for the best possible outcome. When you start walking in certain environments, you need to walk into that environment like you are prepared to be blessed. How can this bless me today? That's what you need to say. How can I get the ultimate blessings? Because somebody is about to get the ultimate blessings. Someone needs to prepare. Also, for some of you guys, it smells like an Empress. It smells like an Emperor. Like, it's a certain scent that you give off. And I feel like this is like your aura that you have been giving off lately. And it smells like you smell different. It's different. Like somebody knows when you come into the room, the smell, the aura, it changes. It's a different type of person entering the room. Yesterday we talked about you being favored. Now it's your scent. You don't even have to say anything. It's like the energy that you give off. It's different. It's a breath of fresh air. If you thought that your energy wasn't felt the moment you leave the room, and this may be because you could be quiet, you could be, not paying attention, just all over the place. You probably think that ain't nobody really looking at me like that or nothing. Your energy speaks for itself. Your energy is definitely missed when you leave the room. All right, let's get into the affirmation of the day. We got 2 coming out. It says, I believe in my abilities and I have an optimistic outlook on life. Let's say it together 4 times. I believe in my abilities and I have an optimistic outlook on life. I believe in my abilities and I have an optimistic outlook on life. I believe in my abilities and I have an optimistic outlook on life. I believe in my abilities and I have an optimistic outlook on life. It says, what are my strengths? How can I use them to benefit myself and others? And it says, what about my future excites me the most? What am I doing to get closer to my goals? Just go through the door. Like literally, just walk in. Just go through the door and see what Spirit has for you. Go through the door preparing to be blessed. Dress like you're going to get your blessing. Speak like you're about to receive something. Don't speak like someone is about to take something from you, or you have no idea, or I don't know. Don't speak like you're unfaithful. Speak like it's yours. And you have meeting and connecting your soulmate in the blessing bag. And you have your person's attention. Told you, it's unknown people. Also, you got a pregnancy and good time spent alone. Meeting and connecting with your soulmate. Somebody is either meeting or connecting with their soulmate. Good energy. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that lawnmower. Like, come on now. Meeting and connecting with your soulmate. All right. Woo! It's easier now. You got the 9 of Wands in reverse. Something is easier now. Something gets easier. Gets easier here. I do also feel like that there is a need or a feeling of you feeling like giving up. Okay, there's a feeling of weakness. There's a feeling of like you may feel like giving up or of like discouragement and things like that. But don't give up. Something is about to get that much easier. It's about to get that much sweeter for you. Yeah, literally, your cup, you are walking into the season where your cup is overflowing. It don't matter what your cup did before now. You are in the season of your cup overflowing. So it's time for you to get used to that. Get used to being in that energy. Going into Work Your Light Oracle cards for the first half of the morning inspo. You find anything that resonates, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. What do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising? What do we have for Libra? Self-placement, break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Breaking the chains. We have no. There's a need for you to say no when it comes to career. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. You do have this double mission when it comes to love, Pilates, channeling and uplifting humanity. You're supposed to heal and heal. Heal and heal. All right, you have the keepers of the earth in your spiritual plane. Realizing that you are not alone and that your ancestors stand beside you. All right. You also have, from spirit, you have trust your path. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? Okay. What's coming towards you, you're about to start establishing better boundaries. Like literally, everybody has their hand out in your life and you're about to start doing something just for you. And this is the great gathering. Everything is coming together for you right now. You can possibly be going into your soul trial. We do have soulmates, but you're starting to understand why something was so hard. Because you had to break some type of chain. You had to heal some type of ancestral pattern. You had to rewrite some type of future. You're also about to understand why you need to say no to something in career. Also, you're about to understand what your double mission is. So everything is coming together. This is the great gathering. This is the time of a lot of downloads. You might want to make sure that you start meditating or you start like getting like some type of dream journal. Because spirit is definitely going to be speaking to you. Not only spirit, but your ancestors. Ancestors are speaking. And speaking a lot. All right, we're going into the Priestess of Light. The Priestess of Light. I think I went into this deck already, but I want to go back into it this week. All right, going into the Priestess of Light. Let's see. Let's see what chains we're breaking. All right, tell me more about Break the Chain. Divine Mother, nurturing, compassion, grace. Oh, there's some type of mothering chain. There's some type of pattern. Reclaiming your power back. Or this could be some type of nurturing. Reclaiming your power back. There's a change in with how you mother yourself. How you've been mothered. There's some type of pattern that has been happening. And with you, this stops. With you, some type of mothering energy, how you mother, how you nurture, how you give compassion, grace to. This something stops with you. Returning to this divine mother energy. You're reclaiming your power over some type of difficult time. And this is somewhere where you feel like you may need to give up or you feel like giving up. But you're reclaiming your power back. You're removing some type of obstacles. I feel like also you're returning to love fearlessly. There is a need for you to let something go. Is a need for you to let something go. But this could be some type of mother wounds. Healing these mother wounds. Tell me more about no. You got learning, joy, art, music, wisdom. There's something that you're working on or something that someone else is going to ask you to work on. And there's a need for you to say, I feel like the wisdom in you is going to be like, no, I don't want to do that. There's something else that you want to do. There's something else that's calling you. Be mindful of going into someone else's calling or doing something because you feel like, wow, because you feel like you have to do it. Am I talking to myself? And do what you really want to do. There's a need for you to do exactly what it is that you really want to do when it comes to career. To have that fearlessness to go out there and do exactly what it is that you want to do. You're going to get some type of precognition, future vision about yourself. I feel like you're getting some type of offer. When it comes to career, tell me more about Pilates. I hope I'm saying that right. All right, you have adjustment. Look back, moving forward. Abundance is here. There's a need to kind of like refocus your steps or pivot a little bit. There's a need for you to see what you've done in the past so you can see how you can do something different in the future. It's part of your mission to be loved and love. You are the divine mother. Something is a part of your mission. There's a need for you to look at some type of past conflict. Something that happened in a love relationship. Because there's a need for you to release some type of illusion or belief system that you planted over some type of conflict or hostilities that's happened in past or previous relationships. All right, tell me more about keepers of the earth. All right, we're tapping into the keepers of the earth. Oh, we got the divine masculine here that just wanted to come on out. So we're tapping back into reclaiming our power back. All right, reclaiming our power back when it comes to love, when it comes to understanding that you are not alone. And this is some type of this is very, very powerful electric power that connects you to whatever it is that you want. It brings you right to what it is that you want. So usually the divine feminine power, it brings whatever it wants to the divine feminine. But you'll start walking through doors and it's the door that you're supposed to be in. Start just going down aisles in the grocery store and you're supposed to meet this person. This person has exactly what it is that you want. It's like you're going to certain places. You're going to start getting these hunches to start going to certain places and doing certain things. And this is all coming to you spiritually, but it's this electric power to get you to start going to what it is that you really, really want. So there's some type of difficulty or something that you felt like took your power of movement. There's something that you felt like took your power of movement. Like you can't quite go and get it or go and make something happen. And I feel like that there's something that has to do with some type of mother wound or parent wound or nurturing wound or something like that. That is kind of like getting you back to like, yeah, I can go get it. I can do whatever I want. I can go and, create. This is because of loss, lack, fear, victimization, things like that. There could also be some type of pregnancy here. Tell me more about trust your path. Balance, stability, stand firm. Stand firm on your path. You are the phoenix rising. Trust yourself. Trust in your abilities. Joyous view of the future. Grateful optimism. You got optimistic. Be optimistic about your journey. All right. Tell me more about boundaries. You're going to be saying no. Like, it's like a lot of people are going to be asking you to do things. You're going to be saying no to a lot of things. This has a lot to do with you in career. All right, let's see. Some people can have their hands out. Yeah, look at all these people with their hands out. No, look at this, setting boundaries. This is your threshold protection. Honor yourself. There's a need for you to say no. We got boundaries on both decks coming out. Somebody is giving too much of themselves. And somebody needs to give all of that to themselves. Receiving. Going with the flow. It's time for you to receive, not giving out anything. You've given out enough. You've given enough. Now you're becoming something new. Quick. With these boundaries. The wings of light. Quick. Faster than light. Getting back into union with yourself. You know, every time you go against your boundaries, you and yourself, y'all have an inner conflict going on. So you may have made somebody else on the outside of you feel good because you went against your boundaries, but now you got to deal with the conflict that you had inside of neglecting your own feelings. Now you got to deal with neglecting your inner child, your inner divine feminine, your inner divine masculine, your inner higher self. Whoever told you that, listen, this boundary is going to cost me a little bit too much. It's going to cost us a little bit too much of our peace. It's going to cost us something. We're going to be regretting it. Don't do it. Just say no. And you're like, oh, no. I'd rather make myself upset than them upset. No more doing that. Tell me more about the Great Gathering. Something's all coming together. Sacred action, decisive focus. And then look at the divine feminine here. Magnetic receptive power. Divine feminine at the bottom of the deck here. Something is coming together so you can fully be clear or focus on what you are calling into your field. What you're pulling into your field. Also, some type of deep connections are coming towards you. For some of you guys, you have been connecting with someone. There is this achievement that's coming to you too. Everything's coming together because of some type of achievement. Stay optimistic about the future. Yeah. Also, there is some type of relationship that's coming here. You do have soulmate energy. So be mindful of that. Something is stopping you from going right to what it is that you love. And Spirit wants you to know that you can go right to whatever it is that you love. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and everyone involved. And we have clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you may have absorbed. All right. So that is your reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys and I will see you in the next video.